Hi guys, it's me again. And I am playing this game.
Right now, this building is an abandoned ruin. However, during your travels, you might find someone who'd be willing to settle in here and help you with your quest.
Tainted Grail Conquest. It is a roguelike deck builder. Pretty cool one so far.
Right now, this building...
Right, no one's here yet. Got it. So I think still the only person I have in town, other than me, is the blacksmith. So the first character you start with, or class you can play, I suppose, is the Weird Hunter. And the objective is to kill a giant golem. And I couldn't do it. Golem kicked my ass. Time in, time out. But eventually I unlocked the second class, which is a summoner. And eventually managed to kill the golem, and that's where I paused for the evening.
The blacksmith is hard at work when you approach him.
Don't even think about bringing other blacksmiths here with you. This village is mine. We are dead serious when it comes to competition.
Upgrade ability. Let's see. And I currently have 0 runestone dust, which would be required to do any upgrades. Exchange. Unlock exchanging runestones. Shop. Transmute. Upgrade. So the only thing I can do is shop. Add 1 common runestone to the shop, 1 rare runestone, 1 mythical runestone. Those also cost the runestone dust, of which I have none. Exchange. Upgrades. Transmute. Well, the only thing I do is buy. I have 86 gold, I can buy 1. Let's see, in weapon slot, increases damage by 2. Reduce all armor of enemies by 10. Every turn, increase everyone's damage by 10%. Presumably that's just my companions and me. In weapon slot, the first turn of combat, draw an additional card with cost reduced by 1. Armor slot, heal 4 HP after every combat 1. Increase in armor slot every turn, increase everyone's armor by 5. I think we'll buy one of those. I am low on weird candles. I don't know exactly what they do, except they light the path outside. Good evening to whomever has joined me. I have a weird stone mushroom, which will do something for me. I do not have, here's my current hero, Lens the Summoner. My items, my runestones, I have currently these ones slotted. Weapon slot, increase your damage by 50%. In the first turn, gain 75 armor. And that one is every 3 turns I always deal maximum damage. Okay. Quests. I currently have the main quest of Slayer. I've slain the first Guardian, the Golem. I have found a friend. The goat told you to report this to the man in your village. After that, a second path should open. Did I find a man in my village? No, there he is. Okay. Glad I looked around.
You did it, didn't you?
I did it.
You slain the beast.
I did.
I knew I felt something unusual. As if some tremendous power was suddenly released and hit this land like a wave.
He nods in admiration.
Well, that's
I have to be honest with you, though. I had to make sure you'd be able to survive here. I had to be sure that you're the one I've dreamt of, in the strangest of dreams.
He looks through you with his blank stare, but you're sure you've noticed the briefest glimmer of hope in his eyes.
His trust has increased. Who are you?
I don't remember, and I don't know what I'm doing here, or how I got here. All I know is I'm supposed to be helping you with your quest. All I know for now is that you need to find the rest of the people who are supposed to join us and help them out in their troubles. I don't know. Maybe it will come back. Maybe there's something that could trigger my memories.
New quest? All the Lost Souls. Healing and upgrades. Okay. I have Weirdstone. Ten-word stone to get healing mixtures. Has to be healed. No. Rest. Pick a quest card for your journey. Pick out one of 3 randomized quest cards. I have 70. He has 1 in stock. Upgrade. Which will do what? That's Weirdstone. Upgrade. How much they heal? Yeah, upgrades it by 5. He has 1 in stock. Alright. And I'm almost at full health, so I don't really gain much by resting, I don't think. Slay the second beast of the weirdness. So, quests. The second guardian. Second guardian is supposed to be somewhere on the path that opened up in your village after you slew the stone golem. You realize now that you need to be careful. Dying en route will mean you'll have to slay the first guardian again. Yeah, that's going to happen for sure. This is my current deck. Those are the spells, sigils, summons, and a neutral. I start with 1 golem. The abomination is an AE damage of all the opponents. The worm does random damage but also reduces their armor. The Fae is a buffing and debuffing bot, I believe. Weakens the enemies and grants ultimate charges to its master. And the golem basically is a target. It redirects hits to itself. So basically you try to keep that alive, you throw shields on it and make it bigger and try to keep it alive while your other guys actually do some damage. Quest, Slayer all the lost souls, final recruitment of all the villagers. Side quests of didn't manage to ask everything during your first meeting with the archer. Should you find him again, maybe you'll be able to learn more of his story. Conscious Darkness, the witch told you to help the seeking traveler, and by helping him she meant for you to lead him to his breaking point and then convince him to continue. It seems cruel, yet she seems to know what and why she's doing. And villagers I have completed. That's where I found the blacksmith. Alright. So we're headed back out this way. The second gate, I guess, yeah. And the door closes behind me. It will not open until I defeat whatever it I'm supposed to beat, the second beast of the weirdness. Let's go ahead and light up a candle. There's a host of evil there. And this will be the first combat you get to see. Alright. The sick men we don't want to touch. They're annoying. Ooh, Suffering Lady. Prays for healing and it works. Uninterrupted prayers grow stronger, but beware the lady's anger if you break them by dealing damage. Alright, he's got 50 armor. This is an occasionally you get a Tainted a word card, and if you play it, it'll do an effect. If you don't play it, you do a different effect. So in this case, It'll either hit for 13 to 20, or next turn I gain 25% damage, but I probably won't have enough stuff to do much in the way of damage next turn. So I'd rather play it this turn and deal a bunch of damage to one of the critters. Well, let's see. We can kill him fast enough. But he's about to do a heal for... He intends to heal himself, so it's going to get almost immediately healed. Well, we want to get rid of the healer first, then. Hit her. We have to activate any of our critters that we want to do anything with, so we have to activate him so he can heal and bonk the damage around. We can drop a Fey or a worm. And we're not taking a whole lot of damage, we'll drop the worm. That's the end of our turn. What do we have here? Gain 75 armor. That's... we all... Wow, he almost got murdered. That's not great. Oh, and she got really big. Oh, he's going to die for sure. Because she's going to hit all three of us, and all of that damage is going onto him, so unless we can stun her, the 75 armor might be enough. We definitely need to activate him. We'll throw the Song of Shielding down. Barrier. Barrier. And nobody's doing any damage this turn because I couldn't activate, so we are done now. Barely had enough shield that he still has some shield. Alright, she's going back to healing. Alright, we want to activate him. Promote him. Promote him. And activate him. Do some damage. And she's angry again. He took a lot of damage. For every hit received, the minion retaliates. That's a sigil. Activate. Oh, this is going to be bad. I just have a feeling this is going to be bad. Why do I have that feeling? Because it's going to be bad. I think this golem is about to die. Like that. Reduce armor of all enemies by 25 for 3 turns. Activate. Promotion. Barrier. And we're done for the turn. That one's almost dead. Be nice if we could kill her. Activate. Excellent, we got her dead. Barrier. Fury. We'll activate him again for some more damage. And we'll get rid of that. I'm going to promote him. Alright. Activate. Barrier. Got 2 points left. We will promote him and make him even bigger. And we'll activate him. Activate him. Barrier. Power him up. Activate him. Ah, when this one was killed, he comes back as another critter. Isn't that nice? No, it's not nice. What do we have here? Reduce damage for all enemies by 20%. If not played, next turn, reduce a random cost, a card of a cost by 1. Activate. Barrier. Promotion. Ritual. Alright, this one's going to whack him for twice for 15 to 19. Oh, increase by 1. I thought it was going to be decreased by 1. Barrier. I don't have an additional... I'll go ahead and promote. And give him more barrier. Because I didn't have a ritual to be able to activate that. Okay, we do this turn. So, he'll go there. Barrier. Another promotion for this big boy. And attack. And he summoned a smaller version. Oh, you have to bump him down multiple times. That's annoying. Activate all minions twice. That'll be enough to take him down to its next phase, so I'm going to do that. Oh, he doesn't have an additional phase. Okay, that's that for him. Victory was mine. Level 7 on the nosy. And pick a new card. Harvest. Sacrifice a minion. Promote all other minions. Revival. Activate a minion. Heal it by half of its hit points. That seems pretty good. Activate a minion and draw a card. That's not bad either, but I'm going to go with that one. As that seems like that could be really good with the golem. Pick a new passive skill. Each turn gain 1 ultimate charge. Okay. Increase the damage of each minion at level 5 and above by 25%. Start every combat with 20 barrier. Is that just me or me and the minion I start with? I assume it's just me. So we'll go with that one. There's a ruined home here.
You notice the ruins of a home that was burned down. There's no telling whether it was destroyed during the war, set alight out of spite, or simply burned down due to an unfortunate accident.
I'll look for valuables. Look around, door in front of you, door to your right. Door to my right.
You find nothing, and the house changes again.
A hole in the floor, a hole in the wall, or the door to my left? Door to my left. I got an acid flask and an oversaturated runestone. Fully charges your ultimate ability. Okay, this one, reduce the target's armor by 100 for 2 turns. We don't know what the weirdness mushroom does. And we don't know what the damn bottle does. The bottle was given to me by the witch. Well, what I'm out looking for right now, or hoping to find anyway, is additional... That's a host of evil. I can't tell if that's a fourth person I have to fight or someone behind him, but regardless, let's go. I have to find more of the villagers to bring them back. It was 4. Yeah. These things attack everyone on the battlefield. Deal 1 hit for 8 to 13. What do we want to kill first? I'm not sure, but I think that these ones hit their teammates as well. Well, he's about to heal for 15. That one spawns illusions. I have nothing else. Like I can only drop a Fey, so I won't be doing any damage next turn. So I might as well hit something. Let's hit one of those. Play Fey. Activate it. Oh no, okay. And they've got a really humongous illusion, but illusions only have 1 hit point. However, I'm not doing damage to anything immediately. That's gotta go. I think this is going to be brief. I expect him to die this turn. Unless I can double activate him, it gives him extra effect. I don't think it does. But he's not dead. He's only almost dead. Activate. Armor for everybody. Barrier. If he dies, I die shortly thereafter. Barrier. Barrier. Well, we can drop the A-bomb. A-bomb will take care of that. He's got stuff left, but we need to activate him so that he's doing his bit for God and country. We'll play the abomination, and we will drop a ritual on it, and that should take care of that thing. Oh, and that thing too, so we're doing okay here. Mind you, I am down 28 health, but... Stun a random enemy. If not played this turn, gain a barrier. He's at 20. Stun a random enemy. We stun them. Got a promotion. So they're stunned. They're not doing anything. So we can activate him. And activate him a second time, and that should take care of that critter, and this one's stunned. He's at 16 health. We power him up. Activate him. And it's another victory for us. I got a cracked calc. The weapon slot, first draw additional card with cost reduced by 1. Armor slot, heal for 4 hit points after every combat. Well, we'll take it. Futhark, that's a rune.
The sound of clattering rocks disturbs the
Futhark was the name of
silence.
the runic system.
Approaching the end of a path, you come upon a child playing with some oddly shaped stones.
Runes.
Attack. I'm waiting here for my mother. She's been gone for a while now. Or maybe she's going to leave soon? I have a lot of these stones, and while I wait, I play. Do you want some stones so you can play while you wait too?
Take 3 random common runestones. Take 1 specific common. Take 1 random rare. I got a cracked sigil. Well, I'm pretty cracked, all right. We have a forgotten chest over there, and it's guarded by something. A host of evil, another batch of mobs. What was that? Oh, that's the ruined home. There's a forgotten chest and a host of evil. Gonna head this way instead. The chest, a sizable knight. Oh, and friends. Alright, that's a phase shifter. Enemy cycles between 2 forms, ethereal and living. When ethereal, it cannot be killed, but you can reduce its barrier. The amount of barrier it's left with will be exchanged to hit point for next turn. When living, it'll be harder to damage. Okay, he's doing a lot, he's doing a little. We've got to throw that on him. Got to activate him. Gain 10% damage this turn. If not played this turn. Oh, I'm going to play it then. Yeah. Alright, he goes. And we play the Fae. Activate. Try and keep him alive. Boy. Oh boy. We drop the abomination. Give it fury. And we'll activate it. Some nice barrier, that's good. I'm going to activate him. I'm going to promote him. Throw a bunch of barrier on him. He's got 10 barrier now. What the hell happened to his freaking armor? We want to kill that thing now. Okay, oh, we can. Activate him. His armor is minus 95 now. That's not great. But gain 75 armor for 2 turns and create 25 barrier on all allies. That one's pretty good. We've got 3 points left. We can get out a couple of promotions. Heals him for a bit functionally. We gotta keep him alive. Activate that. Increase armor of all enemies by 50 for 2 turns, or draw 3 cards less. That could be bad. That's going to be bad regardless. Let's see. He's at 35, but he's physical. And he's at 12. So what we can do is we activate all minions twice. Boy, he really is. He doesn't take much damage at all. And we'll activate him again. I thought that thing had died. It just changed shape into something else. A harvested soul. It doesn't seem to have. It doesn't seem to have life. I don't know how to deal with that precisely. Yeah. And I'm slowly being whittled away here. I'm down to 48 out of 100 life. That's not awesome. Let's drop the worm. I'm almost dead. They finished off my golem. And just about me, too. Oh, this is not awesome. Alright, well, he can hit twice for 4 to 6. He's going to hit 5 to 7. Don't suppose I can promote myself. Can I? No. I'm going to go ahead and try the weirdness mushroom because I didn't see what it did. Not good. I have to put the barrier up on myself twice, because otherwise I just am guaranteed to die. Turned the other thing into a little puffball too. I think I die. No, he attacked that thing. Okay. Increase the armor of all enemies by 50, or draw 3 cards less. Let's see. Promoted him. Promoted him. Barrier myself. Got 1 point left and a free activation. Free activation is going to hit something pretty hard. Yeah, I don't know how to kill those things. Maybe he's got to die first, in which case using him is not a great idea because he's random. We'll activate him and heal him for half of his life, which will get him all the way up. We'll see if these things attack me or not. No, they almost killed him, though. He's at 70, huh? I'll activate everyone twice. I don't think these things die at all. Got one more bonus activation. He could hit for as much as 36. Up. What? Why is this thing taking so little damage? Enemy drains hit points from its allies, gets stronger when they die, and after their death summons a new ally. But he's taking next to no fucking damage. I can't draw a golem to proverbially save my fucking life. I finally got a golem. Lose 25 armor for 2 turns. Or lose 75% damage next turn. That's a mistake. Fine, whatever. This thing's really annoying. As it healed a bunch. I don't know how to kill these. Because nothing I do, actually, they don't seem to have any damage numbers. He's healing. The fuck am I supposed to do? If this character, the summoner, has no direct control over what my mobs attack. This one attacks randomly. This one attacks all of them. That was a mistake again. I gotta stop making that mistake. Gotta keep making the abomination bigger. Yeah, I have no idea how to defeat that thing with this character at all, because I can't choose my targets. I got a very high score, which should open up another character class, I think. Rewards unlocked. These cards and passives will be available over the course of your runs. Cosmetic items are added to your wardrobe, accessible via the seamstress. Don't have the seamstress yet. I didn't pick up any of the additional characters. Whenever a Fae is activated, heal yourself for 5. Increase the number of hits of your worm by 1. That's pretty good. New class was opened, Sentinel. We'll try the Sentinel class. I picked up no more of those. Saved no souls from the corruption. I was intentionally going out looking for more people to invite back, and I just couldn't find them. I couldn't beat that last guy. That last enemy is ridiculous. For the record, no game should have, in a game where you're matching up like this, should ever have a monster that your class can't beat. And I don't know any way that my class could defeat that monster at all. I'll start with 2 more healing potions this time. And the Sentinels available. Sentinels focus on shooting as many arrows as they can. Their weak statistics can be greatly buffed with thoughtful preparation. Ultimate ability. Sentinels collect energy from used arrows to unleash later as their ultimate ability. Passes go whenever you play an arrow. Your Phantom will attack the same target, dealing 1 additional hit for 50% damage. Alright, well, let's try this. So now we're back in the first area. We've got to defeat the golem to move on again, which was I just did last night before. So basically we're back where, well, before I started yesterday. So I have Weird Candle, Healing Mixture, 10 journal pages, blah, 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 blah. We've got the Weird Candles. I have no idea what this does, and I have no active ability I can do on it, so I don't know. In short, I don't know. My deck right now, I have 5 arrows. Shot, deal 1 hit for 100% damage. Stun a chosen enemy and increase its armor by 50 for 2 turns. Oh, that's shitty. Draw 2 arrows. Draw the Shadow Shot card ability. Deal 1 hit for 100%. Reduce the target's armor by 10 until end of combat. And maneuvers. Gain damage. Multi-shot random enemies. Gain 30 armor. So far, I am not impressed. I don't see how I survive in this. Gain 10 armor this turn. Gain barrier equal to 100% of your armor. Other than that, I've got I no defense. I am not convinced that this character
is hard at work.
Is going to last very long at all. So I have none of the currency. And I don't have the rune stones. I don't know if I have a bank here or not. I don't think I have a bank, so I couldn't drop off my rune stones from my last character. I mean, the game is good. I like the game, but some of the mechanics in it are really punitive. You can't go back to town until you win. So I will probably die here, because this character has no special goodies built up other than what I built up over the run. We'll use a Weird Candle. You know, and I can't go back and sort of, you know, rest up or anything. Alright, let's see. Shot. That's deal a hit for 6 to 10, and that costs 0. We have a couple of those. Draw the Shadow Shot card ability. Hit for and reduce the target's armor by 10. So I got Shadow Shot. We'll hit him with that. What is multi-shot? A card that has many states. It flips to another state after being played. That's okay. Give me some armor for what that's worth. Multi-shot random enemies. Use all arrow and spirit arrow cards in the hand. Modify their damage by the shown percentage for 25% damage. Stun an enemy and increase its armor for 2 turns. Well, eventually, yeah. All arrow and spirit arrow cards. This is just an arrow card. So that'll stun him and increase his armor by 50. He's stunned. We're back. Reduce armor of all enemies by 25 for 3 turns. If not, next turn, draw a card more. I will choose to draw another card next turn. Gain 10 more armor. Gain barrier equal to my armor. It's only for this turn, though. That's kind of shitty. He's going to hit for 7 to 9, so that should be fine. Let's see. Bow draw. Shoot him. Shoot him, and we'll feint. One of the mechanics you have is there's a certain card you always draw, and I think it's the Phantom's Aid, I'm guessing, is what it is. Let's see, he's at 22. Unbreakable feint. Gain barrier equal to 150% of your current armor, which is 0. I have 1 point left. Alright, well, I won the first fight. Pick a new card. Arrows of the Past. Draw 2 arrows from the graveyard. Overdraw. Gain 100% damage this turn. That one seems okay. What is the one that has many states? It flips to another state after being played. What's that? Charges. Close Quarters Combat. It has 4 charges. Draw 2 arrows and gain 30 armor for 4 turns. I don't know what charges are. Is that the number of times they can be used in a game? The number of times they can be used total? Regardless, I'll go with Overdraw, I think. New passive skill. Increase Phantom's damage by 10%. Increase your health by 40. Drawing additional arrows grants you 5% damage this turn. Health. Alright, so there wasn't anything here in the way of goodies. We have a milestone here. Boost the milestone's raise. Banish weirdness around this milestone. Lose the milestone, receive a weird candle. Lose the milestone, receive a random bonus. We'll leave it here for now. We can come back to it. Treasure Guardian. I wanted to see what it was before I clicked on it, and that didn't work out. So, this... What is that? Enemy intends to use normal attack and heal. Gain barrier equal to 150% of your armor. Oh, this is the maneuver because they rotate. Got it. I don't like my odds. That didn't seem to do fucking anything. What was that shit? Oh, that's right. Alright, yeah. It's the other side. It's a flip card. The first time is it increases your armor by 10 and then gives you barrier equal to your armor, I think. That one only increases the armor. Therefore, I didn't have any armor. Therefore, it didn't do anything. Therefore, I'm going to fucking die in 2 turns. That's my prediction. I'm sticking with it. He's going to hit me for 20. Oh, let's... Reduce armor of all enemies by 25 for this turn. If not played, draw one more card and increase its cost. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play this then. Random enemies. I have no armor, therefore that card is useless. I really fucking hate the Faints. These cards are terrible. Well, I should be able to kill... Oh, no, I can't even kill him. He comes back as something worse. Enemy will resurrect after death and attack its master once before the old habits of loyalty kick in. So it's going to hit him for 34. And then not too long after that... I die this turn. If he gets to attack. Well, so far, this character class sucks. Stun him. Let's heal. So I forgot that I've got those. Gain 200% damage this turn. Oh, it's a maneuver. Ooh, those maneuver cards are really kind of shitty. I'm not fond of them. I liked the mechanics of the summoner. Mechanics of this class so far really suck. Let's see. I only have one. I have 2 shots. Why is that thing still at 1? It shouldn't be. It had armor. Fuck. to 30. 18 to 30. If this hits for 30, I have a shot at killing that one. He's got no armor. He's at 15. But this guy's going to hit me for 33. He's only going to hit me for 22. He's going to hit him for 36. And then come back for more. Alright, unbreakable feints. I have no fucking armor. And this is just worthless. The feints cards are fucking terrible. They're not great the first time, and then the second time they're utterly worthless. He's got no armor. Is he going to hit him for 44 again, I hope? Maybe? Well, 2 feints. But the next time I get them, they are fucking useless. He's at 41. Reduce armor of all enemies by 25. Can we do 41 to him is the question. That'll do 100% more damage. We have 2 points. So, we should be able to finish him off, I think. And then those 2 should evaporate. If I've done my math correctly, of course. Jeez. I am not a fan of this class so far. Gain 30 armor for 4 turns. Okay, now that... It doesn't show me. I don't think I can see what the other maneuver states are on this. Because to gain 30 armor for 4 turns is okay. Because that makes the increase your armor by 150% card actually have a use. Reduce enemies' damage by 25% and gain 10% damage. That seems shitty. The maneuver cards I really dislike. Especially because I can't tell if they're actually any good. Gain 30 armor for 4 turns or gain 50 armor this turn. Is that gain 30 every turn? Do not like this class so far, I have to say. There's a treasure pile, though, so I'm rich.
You found what was protected by this beast when you filled your pockets up to the brim with gold. 3 ethereal chests materialize in front of you. Bringing your hand towards one of them causes the others to shimmer and blur.
Unlock a new combat slot for items. Gain max hit points. Gain 10 armor. Well, the armor goes away. I don't think I have enough items that I need to worry about that. Pack of enemies. And the erect... Ah, the seamstress. Okay. At least I can get her into town. If I can defeat these guys, obviously. Alright, he's going to heal. He wakes up after absorbing blood of fallen ally. Better let it sleep in its petrified shell. And he hits everything for 10. Including his friends, I believe. Gain 25% damage for... At 2 cost, that thing's just terrible. It's just awful. It's not good. Tails, gain 50 armor this turn. Well, will give me 50 armor. Stun the chosen armor, the enemy, and increase its armor by 50. You shall do no healing. I have 2 points left. Draw 2 arrows. It's because I don't have enough. I don't understand. Oh, it takes 3 charges from... Oh, okay. It takes 3 charges from the ultimate ability. Oh, that's perfect. These things stay in their flipped state. So I have 3 cards that are completely fucking worthless. Outstanding. I hate this class so much. It's fucking terrible. You know, if these rotated back for each game to the first useful phase, that would be different. But they don't. Because of course they don't. Got him out of the way. Oh, he's going to attack this turn. That's not awesome. This class is fucking trash. I can't believe that this card is in the game. It is so fucking awful. 50% damage this turn. Will it do enough? I find that unlikely. But not impossible. I'm winning despite having, I think, 3 utterly worthless cards in my deck.
The first thing you notice is a long veil made of rags, leaves, and scraps of fur.
Her hands are
held
not
together with a snow-white thread.
If she's
Then
interested in
you notice
giving
a
me a
woman
handy,
with
I'm not.
gaunt face
I'm not
and
there for
graying
that.
hair. She's busy sewing more scraps of random material to the end of the veil. Her fingers flash so fast you can barely see them.
Which is good
She
because
stops sewing
they're
and raises
horrifying.
her eyes to meet your gaze. A chilling truth is revealed. The weirdness transformed the tips of her fingers into long, sharp needles.
Do you need any sewing? I can take care of garments, body or soul. They're all the same anyway.
Yeah. Heal a bit of your hit points. I'll ask who she is
Me?
first.
Oh, there's nothing to say really. I'm Neith, a seamstress. In my past life I used to make gowns, cloaks and garments, mostly for women in noble knights. Now I've been improved.
She
Improved?
looks briefly at her needle-like fingers.
Okay.
And after that my clientele changed. Currently I'm making sheets for my protector. And let all mother be my witness. She's a demanding customer.
Your protector?
She smiles mysteriously.
Well, you probably wouldn't like her very much, but she keeps me safe. She's very protective, but it seems she's about to go into labor soon. She forgot to bring me food and kept pushing me to sew more and more. I'm exhausted, to be honest.
I'll ask her to
You
come to
can
my
see
village.
she's surprised by your offer.
Oh, You'll have to wait a moment. I have a commission to finish first.
You stand and watch as she finishes the long veil. The last piece she adds is the fur of a feral cat, still dripping with blood.
Nice touch.
The seamstress then folds the veil into a neat square and places it on the rock.
Here, I think she'll like it.
She shudders.
It's lovely.
I
Really.
really hope she does. Now, let's go and see this village of yours.
Well, you get to go. I don't think I get to go back until slay the second beast of the weirdness. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I would have no chance against the fucking golem. None. But then my first character didn't either. There's a wolf or something there. Pack of enemies. Looks like a will-o-wisp and a thing. Alright. This enemy becomes stronger with every hit it suffers. This enemy will negate every hit under a certain threshold of damage. You can also deliver a certain amount of hits to temporarily get rid of this buff. I have to play these Unbreakable Feints to turn them into a card that I can actually fucking use. What a fucking worthless card. Get rid of two of them. They'll be so useful the next time I draw them. I'll get a whole grand total 10 armor and 5 barrier. Woo. And I don't think this is going to hit enough to do damage over his... Oh, it did. Oh, but he's doing more damage because of it. Yeah, that's right. Well, nothing I can do about that. Other than die. It's a healing potion. Create 20 barrier on all enemies, and if I don't play it, next turn I lose 25% of my current hit points. Gain 50 armor this turn. Oh, that combo at least is useful briefly. Miscalculated. Be nice if barrier lasted, but it doesn't. Killed him and cast that card, and it does nothing. It's just such an awesome card. I can't tell you how great those aren't. And he negates any hit under a particular threshold. Care to guess what the threshold is? My guess, it's going to be way fucking less than whatever I do. Oh, that time with the 200% bonus, it did something. Nothing. Oh, that got through. And some of that got through. Lose 25 armor for 2 turns. If not played, lose 75% damage. Okay, I'll take my chances. This may work out. No, that one didn't. He's got a lot of armor now. Nothing. 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 Okay. Bombardment. Multi-shot random enemies for 0. Oh, that's increased by 10% for each arrow in hand. So it does base damage, random enemies, and increased by 10% for each arrow in hand, which might be like 3 at most. I can't see that being any good. Field attack multi-shot all enemies for plus 50% damage. That one at least I could see a use for. Increase your armor by 10. After playing an arrow, gain 5 armor this turn. This turn? Why isn't that every turn? In the first turn of combat, draw 2 additional arrows. I don't understand what this turn means. Increase your armor by 10, presumably is like the start of every battle. And this one is playing it this turn, but it doesn't say what the fuck this turn is. I didn't have this kind of questions with the 2 previous classes.
The local hunters call this ancient skull the Stag Father and lay charms and offerings around it. The legends say the Stag Father takes the dreamers away to join him on a great hunt.
I'm going to risk sleeping in this dangerous place. That did not seem to work out. So, I have no armor. So I don't know what this turn is. They are both preparing to debuff me. This enemy adds useless cards to your deck. Oh! You mean it adds more of those flip of the feints. Because those things are fucking worthless. Alright. Increase damage of all enemies by 50% for 2 turns, or next turn I have only 1 energy. Let's see if we can put a serious dent in one of these at least. did get 5 armor, and now I have 0. So it's the first turn? These are the useless cards that they infect you with, because they're so thoughtful. Gain 200% damage this turn. Oh, I only have 1 point. That's right. I only have 1 point. Yeah. They're both going to hit me for 6 to 8. And I only have 1 shot. Oh, that's just fucking awesome. All right, let's start. Heavy shot. Multi-shot random enemies. We're trying to kill him. And we leave him on 1 because of fucking course we do. No, he's got a bunch of armor for a couple of turns, so. He's going to hit us for 6 to 8, which isn't a bunch, granted. Create 20 barrier on all enemies or lose 25% of my current hit points. Fuck you. I have 2 points left. And of course. We'll cast both of those. To get them back in a usable fucking state. God, that is such a stupid goddamn mechanic. If they were strong cards, that would be different. Now they're just cards I want to get the hell out of my deck. We got a stone, a rune stone. Every 3 turns, you always deal maximum damage. Every 3 turns, all enemies deal minimum damage. Huh? Look at that. The hunt was successful, and you feel the Stagfather's gratitude. Forget 2 skills. Holy shit, yes. We had 4 of the fuckers? And they're so terrible. Armed Wanderer and a pack of enemies. Alright, let's try again. The game is good, but it's really punitive. And the individual combats seem to be pretty slow, too. I would have to say I think I liked Griftlands better as a card battling RPG. 200% damage this turn. He's got 10 armor. This enemy redirects all damage from all of its allies to itself, and it's got armor. This enemy will spawn totems to buff allies in various effects. He's going to hit me for 6 to 8. Throw up a feint. We'll hit him and reduce his armor. And since he's going to get all the redirected damage anyway, what is that? Redirects. Gets interrupted by stun. I don't have any stun now. So we're just going to hit him anyway. Since he was going to take all the damage anyway. Just cut out the middleman, you know? Alright, that thing is... reduces the armor of all enemies at the start of each turn. What a shock. I'm going to lose 25% of my fucking hit points again, aren't I? God damn. It seems really punitive, the game does at times. Like it doesn't... like it actively wants you to fail quickly. He's got 10 armor again. No, he doesn't. Oh, we got 1 point left. Let's see where our shots put him. So I'm going to lose 14 life, I think. Alright. My armor is not good. Alright, we got him. Congratulations. The totem has armor now. I have 2 points left. We've got barrier. I'm not sure what's giving me all the barrier. I'm just getting shitloads of barrier right now. And I don't know why. I could gain barrier equal to 150% of my current armor, which is negative 100. Would I lose 150 barrier? Would that instantly kill me? I don't know. another tier rune. This is, let's see, weapon slot. First turn of combat, increase your damage by 50%, and the first turn of combat gain 75 armor. Sure, why not? The Armed Wanderer.
It's good to meet you, traveler. There's something I'd like to ask you, if you have the time.
We are going to remove another feint. God, I hate that card. I can't see myself ever wanting to play this class again, simply because that one fucking card is so awful. That's a pack of enemies. You know, I'd really rather not fight a whole freaking pack. Training grounds behind them. No, no, no. Blood altar. What could go wrong at a blood altar? A whole bunch of mobs. This enemy will spawn illusions. This enemy will spawn illusions. This enemy will add useless cards to my deck. Currently have 75 armor. 2 points left, right? And we'll stun him and increase his armor. So I should now take 2 or 3 points. I'm at 56. 54. Alright, heavy shot. Overdraw, get 100% damage this turn. He's pushing up the daisies. He is going to be buffing, so we need to hit him. Unless we can finish him off. About 10 each for those. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. Multi-shot random enemies for 50% damage. Sure. We'll stun him and give him armor. Oh, that's not great. Let's see if we can do some real murdering here. 12 to 20. And reduce the armor. We may just be able to pull this off. victory. The blood altar itself. I will pray.
Already here when the
Pray for life. Sacrifice hit points for max hit points. Pray to forget to remove a card. Pray for wealth. I can't afford to sacrifice the health because my health is very low. Mysterious witch and a pack of enemies. Let's see if we can't. My weird candle burned out. Isn't that weird? Pack of enemies and a florist. Well, let's see if we can't add the florist to our burgeoning town. Let's use the last of our health potions because really we're low. Oh, they're not hitting me for a lot to start with. Sick man. Sick with contagious red death. Don't touch its skin too often or your hand will be infected with obsolete cards. That'd be great. This enemy will deliver more hits each turn unless it's stunned. Yeah, stunning is not something this deck seems to do almost at all. I've got like one card, I think. That one. Stun an enemy. Congratulations. I didn't think his number was supposed to go up. He attacked every turn. That smells like bullshit to me. I call bullshit. Got 2 points left. Gain 50 armor this turn. We're trying to kill this guy as fast as possible, so we're just gonna keep wailing. Come on. Finish him! I left him on 1 again. Jeez. What a gift I have for leaving mobs on 1 life. Alright, he's gone. What do we got left? 3 points. Two points. Let's draw a couple of arrows. That one's hitting me for more damage. I'm going to assume that they alternate, so we'll hit this one. Heal him next turn before he can hit me for more damage. Perfect. Alright, he's at 13. I have 1 point left. Got him. Level 5. I tell you, the deck's so much better without those shitty feint cards. Or 3 of the 4, anyway. Let's see. Gain 20 armor this turn. Gain barrier equal to 100% of your armor. I've been doing everything in my everything I possibly can to get rid of these faints cards. Sure as hell don't want the advanced ones. Draw 2 arrows, gain 50 barrier. But that also requires 4 charges. Stun an enemy and reduce it. I don't know what's on the other side of it. We'll go with that one. The florist.
Wandering around, you notice that the plants on the ground around you are more like muscle tissue than typical vegetation.
Oh, I didn't need that.
Then you notice an old man smiling at you in a disturbingly friendly manner. He's sitting near an enormous pool of blood and stacks of fancy bouquets made of body parts. Hands, hearts, testicles.
Testicles,
arms,
thank you. I needed to know that there
all
were
held
testicles in
together
there.
by an unknown power, form the shape of a sunflower. Your horrified eyes pass over baubles made of kidneys and macabre flowers tied neatly with intestine ribbons.
Come, don't be afraid. I suppose some might consider my shop rather
Extravagant. That's the word I would use. Absolutely. Yeah.
But trust me, you won't find anything quite like my bouquet.
I hazard the guess that that is correct. I certainly believe you.
So, what do you have for me today?
He notices a question forming on your lips.
Oh,
What is wrong with your
I
head?
thought you came here with my delivery. Well, that's an inconvenience. Anyway, you can still take a look at my wares.
Buy a bouquet. Pick a card. Okay. Lotus. Gain 50 armor this turn. Gain 40 barrier. Or Amaryllis. Gain 1 block. Next turn, draw an additional card with its cost reduced by 1. That's pretty good. I'll accept the Amaryllis.
Splendid choice. I guarantee you won't regret it. These were preserved with care and the expertise of my years of experience, so they should last
Yes.
quite a while.
The man's joy quickly turns to sadness. With teary eyes, he continues.
Yes, this bouquet would have been a perfect gift.
Perfect gift for a special lady who was a serial killer.
Your heart, if only.
He sobs for a while. Then, with a shaky voice, he explains.
I patted him on the
Bouquets
back.
have a purpose. They were invented for a reason. But that purpose has disappeared from this world.
Yeah.
Nobody needs them anymore.
Not when they're made out of body parts.
Everyone says there are more important matters at hand. We just don't live in the right times for vanity and joy. And that's what bouquets are all about.
Except you're making them out of
Tries
testicles.
to collect himself.
But I won't.
He
give
trusts
up.
me more.
I need to believe that all is not lost. And I do have a favor to ask of you.
And then you cannot have my testicles when I die.
There is a lady out there, the fairest maiden of them all. I've only seen her once, true, but I know that she's the one for me.
I'm sure she's looking for you
There's
too.
no doubt in my mind. Her presence by my side
And
is all
I'm
I
sure she would be
dream of.
moved by a bouquet of testicles.
Beauty is all I can see.
What woman can say no to a bouquet of
Please,
testicles?
I beg you, take the bouquet. When you meet her, the love of my life, she's bound to notice that it was made especially for her. Let her know.
I got a
that
hideous
there's
bouquet.
Someone in this world.
Of course I did.
Who won't ever stop dreaming about her.
I have a new quest. A hideous bouquet. Yeah, hideous bouquet. I guessing the empty bottle's the same way. These are bits for a quest I will eventually be able to finish. And what is here? Seeking traveler and pack of enemies. Well, at this point, they're charming looking. They're lovely, lovely looking. Enemies preparing for a special attack. Presumably it's going to take 2 turns. But enemy's shape and the pulsation of its body suggests that you should be prepared for an explosive surprise. And this one hits all mobs. And I don't have any additional mobs, so it's just going to always hit me. 80, 80, 70. Nobody's got any armor. What do they have? Immune to stun. Oh, they're immune to stun. That's not especially helpful. Deal 1 hit for 6 to 10 or gain 10% damage next turn. We'll hit for 6 to 10. I mean, that's good on the first turn, where I start with a huge amount of armor. And now I've got a huge amount of barrier, but I think they both go away next turn. Yeah, they both do. Gain a block. That will be helpful. This turn, gain 100% damage, lose 25 armor for 3 turns. Okay. Got 1 point left. Yep. We're gonna hit him. Alright, finished him. These things don't stun, so shooting it would only increase their armor, so I won't do that. So I think they're both going to do their thing now. Bless. Deal the highest possible amount of damage. They appear to have stripped off my armor. They're both going to whack for 12. They are still immune to stun. Draw 2 arrows, gain 50 barrier. Multi-shot random for 12. Might as well do that. That'll optimize the amount of damage I do. That'll optimize it even more. That seemed to have worked out pretty well. Killed one of them, almost killed the other. And now I killed it. This deck works so much better when I get rid of the cruft out of the goddamn thing. Seeking Traveler.
Lost soul, wandering between clouds of weirdness with a fading weird candle in his hand. His eyes light up when he sees you. You notice that he is not actually looking at you. He's looking at your candle.
You know, take candle!
Gods.
That was a wow joke.
Mine's almost out. Do you have more? Please. If you don't help me, I'm done for.
What are you looking for?
I have to find them. They're somewhere. I know it. I can feel it. And I need to be there. To be by their side. Now. Thank you. I promise to make good use of it.
He continues with his search.
My trust has increased with him. I guess maybe they reach a certain trust level, that's when they join your town. A stray creature. Only one? Alright, this is the one. It'll deliver more hits each turn unless it's stunned. Well, we will use our last attack this turn to stun it. Then, won't we? Alright, we stun it. Gains a bunch of armor. Haha, not leaving you on one this time. More XP, that was an easy fight. Clearly there's something wrong. All right, we're at the milestone. So you can't even see what the map looks like, I don't think. You can zoom. Is there a minus? There's no minus. Well, what is this then? Oh. I can zoom. Oh, okay, that's all the way back out. And over there is something. Is that the golem? I don't think it's the golem. We're on our last word candle. No. Pack of enemies and the fortune seller. That may be the big bad guy. That's the legendary encounter. Okay. Well. Interesting. So it didn't actually start me back at the first battle having to defeat the golem again. So I'm almost sure to die here. This is the legendary encounter, which I have to beat to move on. You'll note he's got 400 health, he's got 300 health, he's got 100 health. Yeah, I can't imagine I have any way of winning this. He's the main damage dealer. He casts powerful buffs to inspire his allies and deals a heavy attack whenever his companions die. This enemy casts barriers and redirects damage from the whole group. So, sure, we've got to try and kill him. Reduce damage of all enemies by 20% this turn. Deal 200% damage this turn. Gain 50 armor this turn. The 50 armor's not going to do me any good. It's all just going to redirect to him anyway. I'm going to take a point of damage. And now he's going to hit me for 45 points. Well, I get one block, but he's going to attack 5 times for 9 each. Block's not going to help. Two errors, gain 50 barrier. I do have enough points in there. stunned him, and we're still gonna... Well, we have enough shield. We should survive it. And he's intent as a mystery. He's got the buff and debuff. %, extra. He's gonna hit for 6. Alright, we've got 1 point left. We can stun him with the smoke shot, so we can concentrate on just shooting him up. We'll stun him. Uh, 6 by 6. Draw 2 arrows, gain 50 barrier. Should be okay. Multi-shot random enemies for 50% damage. 2 points left. No, I think we're better off spending our points quite specifically to try and kill that fellow. Reduce armor of all enemies by 25 for this turn. Gain 100% damage this turn. Who knows? That's not great. He's going to hit hard. Do I have a stun? I do. I have 15 armor. That'll get me 25 as well. Got 1 point left. Draw a couple of arrows. We can use one of them. So we hit him. Knock his armor down to 10. Stun him, and he's going to whack us, but we've got enough. Okay, he's doing something. He's going to only hit for 6. Can we finish Poopy Head here? I think we can. What does he got? Spire-alike deals a heavy attack whenever a companion dies. So he's going to deal a heavy attack this turn or the next turn, one of the two, but we're gonna kill him. Kill that guy anyway. He blocked it. The fuck. Alright, we got him. Got 1 point. Draw 2 areas, gain 50 barrier. Sure, why not? They both have so much goddamn shield. Barrier is going to take me forever to get through. Alright, now they can hit with the big attack. Two arrows. Yeah, we've got no way of defending ourselves. He's going to hit us. He's going to hit us really hard. And 200% damage this turn. We're actually doing damage to him. But we're going to take about half of our life in damage right here. Stun a random enemy. If not played this turn, gain 5 barrier. I'll take the 5 barrier next turn. Because I have a stun here. If I need it. Arrow bag me. Alright, he's dead. And I'll need that stun next turn. Hopefully I'll get it. Right. And we'll choose not to give him 50 armor. And if he gets his damage through, he kills me. But that gives me 50 barrier. Overdraw 100% damage. Draw 2 arrows. Got a whole lot of arrows for you, buddy. You've got a whole lot of barrier for me. Barrier equal to 150% of your current armor. I'll start peeling off his armor. He only has 1 point of barrier left. Can I actually win this? Seems unlikely. He's going to hit hard enough to kill me if it gets through. I have a stun waiting for him. And a whole lot of barrier. Armor. He's taking actual damage now. I have got enough barrier to survive the whack that's coming. I won't stun him because stunning him would add a bunch of armor. Create 10 barrier on all enemies. If not played, lose 10% of your current HP. That'd be 4 points. It's going to give me 50. Create 10 barrier. I will take 4 points of damage rather than create 10 barrier on here because I'm trying to actually wade into him now as best I can. That was a mistake. Time. 50 armor. I think I'm actually going to win this. Does this seem unlikely to you? Because it seems pretty unlikely to me. And yet, here we are. got this turn to stay alive. 10 armor this turn, gain barrier equal. That might be enough to keep me going. 25 armor. He's picking his nose. Multi-shot random enemies. There's only one enemy. Gain 100% damage. I think I'd rather gain the 100% damage. Oh, we keep trimming away his armor. Arrow bag me. 2 more shots. 33 to 43 again. We have a smoke shot if we need it. That will give us 50 armor. That's 2 arrows and 50 barrier. As long as that thing keeps coming up, we're in good shape. Unreal, I think I'm actually going to win. You know, unless I screw up. Reduce all damage of enemies this turn by 10% this turn. I'm not worried about their damage. If not played, lose 1 energy next turn. I'd rather not lose the energy. So I have limited things I can do this turn, but that's fine. Because he's doing whatever he's doing. Arrow bag me. I'm 1 shot short of finishing this turn. So can I finish him this turn? I have a smoke shot if I need it to stun him. I should be fine. Let's gain 100 extra damage. Almost to level 6. I got a weird candle.
This feels like an echo of something that happened before. Like then, you're left with the sensation of a strange power.
I have a strange power growing within me. Take a special passive skill or remove 1 card. I'll take a special passive. Power circulation. Every 10th card played in 1 combat increases your damage by 10% until the end of combat. After killing an enemy, heal yourself for 2 hit points. Draw 2 more cards. I think that one sounds really good. I will return to my village having successfully finished off the 2nd boss. Whew. I really thought I had no chance. Once I got rid of those unnecessary cards, the deck played so much better. Oh my god, it turned into a good deck from an awful piece of crap. Pardon my French. A lost soul. Didn't I just... that wasn't the 2nd beast? There's the seamstress.
Looks at the expanding village with a critical eye.
We brought her back.
You did a good job gathering all those pieces together. But we need to do more before they become a real village. We need to join them, but I've yet to find the right thread.
So who's the protector you told me about?
The last time I saw her, she was really big, clearly ready to give birth. She's probably hunting for food now. It's not easy to feed that many children.
Spider?
Don't worry, she's not dangerous. She's just a poor woman with a special relationship with the weirdness.
Yeah, that many
And she's
children.
a mother after all. She won't turn to violence unless her children are threatened. And I just finished this cloth. It would be really comforting for her to have it. Can I count on you to get it to her?
I suppose I got 1 blood-stained cloth. Yay? Permanently upgrade your stats. Let's see, increase your max hit point by 10. Whatever she's looking for. Blood. Ah, okay. Start each run with +5 armor. Increase your damage by 1. Increase your Verdstone gain. Upgrades. Ask her to sew your body. Enter the character creator. This doesn't cost anything. Ah, okay. I can change my appearance. Why would I want to change such a perfect appearance with a distinguished gray beard and the frighteningly, strangely attractive, clean-shaven head. Upgrades, abilities. So that's the two things you can get from her. Unlock new options. That's the upgrades. Okay, right. And abilities. The Lost Soul. Talk. I already talked. Healing. I need to buy healing potions, clearly. Ask to be healed. 1 left. Heal yourself for 50% of your maximum health. Alright, so that's them. There was there's a crystal on the ground over here. No. I guess it's just part and parcel of the creepy village. Creepy little village that I'm building here.
The blacksmith is hard at...
Let's see. Transmute. Alright, I don't have whatever it is he's looking for. He's looking for runestone dust, which you would think I could make from runestones. But I don't have the dust. I only have gold. Or whatever that coin is. Wealth. Well, what I am going to do is I'm going to call it here for now. The game is good. It feels punitive at times. This is the third different deck I've had. The first deck was really straightforward and I couldn't do much of anything with it, especially against the golem. The second deck, once I got the hang of it, I liked a lot, and I defeated the golem with that. And got far enough to open up the third character, and once I got rid of those crappy cards, the deck felt really snappy and good. At least in the fights I had there. So, I should be back tomorrow at my usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if I'll be playing this, or maybe Guild Wars 2 are the most likely suspects. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for hanging out tonight. As always, I really do appreciate it. I hope I tell you guys that enough, because that's an actual fact. I'm not just blowing smoke. But I should be back tomorrow at the usual time. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Sunday night goes great. If you are an American like me, you may have tomorrow off. And then the 4th, or maybe just the 4th. Regardless, I hope that your July the 4th, even if it's not your Independence Day, is enjoyable. And if you've got neither of those days off, as always, I hope your week doesn't suck. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. I'll see you next time, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.